Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, February, March 2026, and paper 1, second variant of additional mathematics. So we are going to start. So get ready. Question number 1. So he said polynomial is given and x is shown as a factor. So I will put this is equals to 0, bring 2 on the other side, and okay. Replace every x by 0. So here 4x cube plus 8x square, negative x and negative 2. So I'm replacing everywhere negative 2, negative 2, negative, and negative 2. So this is a negative 8, 8 4s are 32. So 4 8s are 32. And positive 2 and negative 2. This cancel, 0. So you can say proved. So now you say solve this equation. So basically we have to do a long division here. This polynomial keep inside. 4x to power 3, 8x to power 2, negative x and negative 2. And this polynomial right outside. So this multiply, what give you this value? So 4x to power 2. It multiplies with both 8x to power 2. Sign must change. They cancel, luckily both cancel out. And negative x, negative 2 comes from the top. Now this multiply, what number to give you this value? So negative 1. So negative 1 multiplies both. And sign must change, cancel 0. So we can say here, students, that basically, if I show you, P of x is this. I can look at now, if I have a 12, 2, 6 are 12, just sake of understanding. So its dividend is 12 is equals to product of quotient and divisor. So 6 into 2. So I can say this equals to product of this and this. So in the place of this, a P of x, you know it very well. First, I'm showing you 4x cube plus 8x square minus 8x minus 2, 0. In the place of this, I will replace this into this. So x plus 2 and 4x square negative 1 is equal to 0. So one time this 0 and one time this 0. Both 1 by 1. So 2 goes other side. I get 2 and 4x to power 2 is equal to 1. Now I bring 4 on the other side and this will divide. So x to power 2 equal to 1 over 4. Take a root of the both side, I get a plus and minus 1 over 2. And he was asking the answers. So we got a 3 answers, students. Negative 2, half, and negative half. So I hope so. The point is very clear. He was asking solve it. And question is completely clear. Question number 2, students, we have now is on the axis, sketch this graph and state the intercept, okay, coordinates. So it means we have to one time plug in x0 and one time plug in y0. So first of all, I'm going to plug in x0. When I plug in x0 and 0 here, I'm getting modulus 0 and negative 3. So I'm getting positive 3 value, basically. Okay, second part, if you look at carefully, we have to plug in y0. When I plug in y0 here, okay, maybe space problem, so I'm doing it on the other side. So it means x squared negative 2x and negative 3 is equals to 0. Factorization, 3 1s are 3. So I'm getting here what x common, I got x minus 3, 1 common. So I'm getting x minus 3 and x plus 1. So is equal to 0. I got 2 answers, negative 1 and positive 3. We are bound to show these answers. Okay, students, so let's start now. 1 and 1, 2 and 3. Okay, this is done. Okay, maybe it's a little bit close. I think this is not good. So I'm going to make it now. I'm going to make it here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, students, first of all, I can use some values. Okay, plug in the values in the calculator. Sorry, without calculator we have. So first of all, plug in 0. Against 0, y is 3. So basically it's coming -3. Okay, student, -3 means it is a below. Okay, it's below. We have, if I don't consider modulus, so it is a -3 because you -3. So first I'll draw a rough, then I can make it a accurate idea. So first of all, this -1. So I make a mark here, and 3 comes from here. This is point. So it means, student, highest power is 2. So we have if we have a positive x squared, student, we have this kind of parabolic curve. If a negative x squared, student, we have this kind of parabolic curve. Now, right now we have this, so it means graph will be like this. Look at, I'm going to do, and it graph comes down. No need of this. This is graph. Okay. Now, due to the modulus, what happens, students? All negative values will become positive. So it means I will do it reflection. Okay, but I have to, because marks are 4. So we have to find out the coordinate, intercept the coordinate axis. So this is very clear that I was shown before. Okay. Uh, just sake of clarity, I will differentiate. Though it's not important to make it differentiate. I got 2x minus 2 put 0. X1 become. So it means x is 1. So at 1, we have point of maxima. Okay, these are stationary points. So it means how much this gap, same up. So I'm going to make it this graph. You can see it is here somewhere. And the lower part of graph, we have to erase. Okay, this point we have to mention, oh, sorry, this point especially, this point is 3, and is -1, and here positive 3. So these points are compulsory, and put arrows here. So I hope so. This part is very clear. Let's go for a part below. Okay, let me read a question function. This defined by this x, all real numbers, expression G inverse. So here we have a no connectivity previous question. So we can go ahead for it. And what's step number 1? Step number 1, function replaced by y. Now I have to make x subject, but how to make x subject? So first of all, 1 will go on the other side. 1 will go other side. 4 will divide. Okay, I'll switch the side. Left become right and right become left. While switching, sign never changes. Now, because I will bring power down, I will take log of both sides. So when I take a log of left side, it becomes this form, and other side we get this form. I hope so clear. Now this power will come down due to log nature. So log property ln e, and ln e is 1. So first I show, and then I will not show this one. So this is 1. So I got it here, x minus 2, and x minus 2 is equals to log of this. Now what is the next plan, student? Interchange. X become y and y become I, and this interchange. And 2 will go on the other side. So y is equals to 2 plus logarithm of x plus 1 over 4. And this is called G inverse. I have done extra steps, but I hope so you understood well. We can do a little shorter even. And I believe the point is very clear and question is completely over. Question number 3, students, we have now a particle start from rest and move a straight line with a constant positive acceleration. And we have given T4 as 6. So basically, students, it means when we have a triangle, this kind of idea. And what is the area of triangle formula? Half into base into height. So we can see that in a base, we have a time, so time is 4. But height, we don't know. Okay, height, we don't know. But area, we know, because this triangle is a distance traveled. So it means in the place of this area, I'm going to put S 6. Base 4, height is unknown. 6 equal to this 2. So 2h, and h becomes 3. So 3 means 3 is here, and we have to match 3 and 4. And I'll take a scale and join them. So I hope so this part is clear. So he said, draw velocity time graph, done. Below part, find acceleration. We have two criterias, you know it very well in the case of velocity time graph. Rule number one, distance is equals to area under lines, and the gradient is equals to acceleration. So it means he's asking from us acceleration part B. So how to find acceleration? So it means at this coordinates are 4, 3. How? X is 4, y is 3. Here we have 0, 0. And how to find acceleration? So gradient formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm getting here acceleration and 3 minus 0 over 4 minus 0. So I'm getting finally 0.75 meter per second square. So I hope so the concept of question is very clear. Question number 4, students, we have arithmetic progression, common difference is 2, negative 2. Sum of the first 4 terms is equals to sum of the first 10 terms. Repeat, sum of the first 4 terms means S4 is equals to sum of the first 10 terms. So this idea is very clear. And we're looking for what? First term. How we can use, student, try this one. So first of all, we must know the formula n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So same formula we have to use again. But interesting part, one time we will plug in 4 and one time we'll plug in 10. Because said that sum of the first 4 terms, S4 is equal to sum of the first 10 terms. I think the idea is very clear. Now I'm replacing every n by 4. Leave a as a A. Again, this replace this n by 4. And common difference is given by him is negative 2. Here 10 over 2. Here 10 minus 1 into negative 2. So I'm getting 2 outside, 2a and negative 6. So 2 5s are 10 and 2a, and this is a 9, 9 2s are 18. Okay, I think idea is clear. And now 2 multiply inside, I got a 4a and 2 6 are 12. And 10a and 5 8s are 40, and I got a 90. So I'll bring 10a and negative 4 on this side and 90 on the other side. So from 90 subtract 12, I got 78, and here I got 6. So answer is turned to be A is equals to 13. I hope so the concept is very clear. Question number 5, students, we have now the curve equation is this and has stationary point. So find exact length of PQ. So P and Q are stationary points. So it means we have to find out PQ, and when we get P and Q coordinates, then we apply the, he said that find out what? Find out the exact length. So we need to find exact length. So distance formula we have to apply. So let's see how we can do it. Step number 1, quotient formula. And you know, very students, very well, when two functions divides, they divide. So square of v in denominator, which I squared copy as it is, and derivative of u minus u copy and derivative of v, 1 by 1. So I'm starting. So square of denominator, which I squared, I'm copying as it is, into differentiation of the numerator. So this is 2x and that's 0. So I got a 2x minus 0. And then reverse, I mean x to power 2 minus 8 copy, and this derivative is very clear, 0 minus 1. And now after this, what is the planning? Because stationary point means differentiation 0. So, okay, I'm this multiply inside, I'm getting 6x and minus 2x to power 2. And then I got a negative and negative positive, x squared negative 8. This into 0 will finish automatically. And I'm getting here what, students? So I'm writing in order negative x squared plus 6x negative 8. I think this part is very clear. And now, student, after this, what to do? So I have to factorize. But first of all, I just bring all left-hand side. 4 2s are 8. X common, x minus 4. Negative 2 common, x minus 4. I think up till here clear. So I'm getting two answers. It is easy algebra. Now I'm going to do, so first this equal to 0. I'm getting x minus 4 is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. So I'm getting 4 and I'm getting 2. Is question done? No, we need to find y coordinates. How to find y coordinates? Plug in both equation values one by one top equation. So when I plug 4, so 16 minus 8, 8. And 4 minus 3 is becoming negative 1. So y becomes negative 8. So 4 and negative 8 my first coordinates. And now we can go for the second. When I plug in 2 there, 2 square 4 minus 8, I got a minus 4. When I plug in 2 in denominator, I'm getting 1. So y value is negative 4. So it means I'm getting here 2 negative 4. Now, students, we have to find the distance and length formula, and formula of length is very clear. I'm writing formula first of all, y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. I can start from any one value. So this starting from here, y2 is this. So negative 4, and this negative and negative give you positive. Same way, 2 minus 4. Here I got a 16, here I got a 4. And 20 root, and root 20 is, so root 20 is 5 4s are 20. And this is our final answer. And I hope so. The concept of the question is completely. Question number 6, students, solve this equation. We have two ways. One way is squaring both sides, second, but we square normally we do whenever there is a 2x involved. In this kind of question, I can say 1 time positive 7 and 1 time negative 7. So 3x is equals to 7 minus 2, 5, and 5 over 3. Here getting negative 9 and x becomes negative 3. So I think this part is very clear, not hard at all. And this is done. Second part. So this kind of question, we can have it two ways. One way is a squaring. Second, we're keeping the positive and negative sign. But I think, as I said before, best way is when x involve both sides. So squaring is the best option. So squaring identity, first term square is 4x square, and this term square is plus 16. And in the middle, negative 2 into first term, second term, I got a 16x. Same story here. So first term square is x to power 2. Second term square is 1 to power 2 is 1. In the middle, 2 into first term, second term. Now I bring all three values on left side and rearrange. So I'm getting here 3x to power 2, negative 18x, and plus 15 is more than 0. So now we can go for, 15, and so we can see that is a very clear minus 3x and minus 15x. Factorization is very easy. So 3x common, I get x minus 1. And from here, negative 15 common, I get x minus 1. So one time this equal to 0, I get a 1, and this equal to 0, I get x is equals to 5. And now what to do, students? Now we'll make a bell shape, okay, or parabolic shape. And how to read is more. More means outside, arrows outside. Smaller number 1 and bigger number is of 5. How to read this one? So x value is less than 1. And how to read this one, students? X is more than 5. I believe the point is very clear. And question is completely done. Question number 7. And he's saying what to do. Question number 7. If you look at carefully, students, so we have to find approximate change in y. How to get approximate change in y? So step number 1. This is important. When x increases from 4 to this one. So this is called x1. And this is called x2. How to find approximate change in x? So formula is x2 minus x1. x2 is where? Here. x1 is here. So I can say 4 plus h minus 4. 4 cancel out. I'm getting delta x is equal to h. This part is clear. Now, what is the formula? Basic formula we have. Basic formula is delta y over delta x is equals to dy over dx. This is a basic formula. If I bring this on the other side, so delta y is equals to dy over dx into delta x. It means this is called approximate change in y. So I repeat my words again, how to express it, delta y. So let's start. First of all, this only depending upon differentiation of this. So I'm starting. Can I start directly? No way. I have to bring it up. This x will come up. Now I'm starting differentiation. 3 into half comes down and power 1 less. Negative half comes down and power 1 less. So we have get 3 over 2 root of x and 1 over 2 x to power 3 by 2. I have discussed many times. I repeat again, whenever especially power 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 power. 3 by 2 power is basically 1 plus half. Half plus 1 is 3 by 2. And I can write x root x. So in future, if I have a 2 to power 3 by 2, write 2 root 2. Simple. K to power 3 by 2. So k root k. So I can write it this one in an easy way. It helps us to solve a question. So 2x root x. Now I'm going to plug in the value. Which value I'm going to plug in? Plug in the first value, 4 in each x. So I'm saying x4 replacement. So when I plug in 4, 4 root 2, 2 2s are 4, 3 over 4. When I plug in 4 inside, so 2, 4 outside, 8. 8 2s are 16. Now, how to simplify? Into 4 through 12, 11 over 16. And this value, I'm going to plug in it here. So I put in a box, I think clear. So I can say approximate change y is equal to, this will go there, 11 over 16. And delta x, we have already h. And this is our final answer. So I think point is very clear. An approximate change in we have got it in y. So this is 11 of 16 times 2 h. And I hope so. Concept of question is completely. Question number 8. We have given here product formula and we find derivative. So what is the rule of product formula? First x copy and differentiation of v, then v copy and differentiation of u. So this differentiation come as it is, first of all, into 2, that's power derivative. And what is x derivative? 1. So I will, not compulsory to take common out, but if I take it, it's make easier. So I got 2x plus 1. So this is done. And what he's asking further, L is a tangent to the curve at this point. In x is given and y is not given because I'm looking for equation of tangent. And find exact coordinate of 2 points where tangent meet the axis. Okay, first of all, job number 1. I will plug in this half in this one, so I will get a gradient of tangent. And that is so simple. When I plug in it half here, 2 cancel out. So I got e to power 2. When I plug in it here, these 2 cancel, I get a 2. So I'm getting this one. Let me check once again. Correct, 2. So 2 e to power 2 is a grade of tangent. And now problem is formula is y minus y1 equal to m times 2x minus x1 equation of tangent. But can I plug in directly? No, because I don't have y coordinate. For y coordinate, I will going to plug in a top equation. So x, I'm replacing by half, and e to power this, when you replace half there, cancel out I1 plus 1. So basically, I'm getting e square over 2. So I'm putting now e square over 2. M value is 2 e square, and x1 value is a half. So students, we have to find equation. Okay, how to find this? Multiply inside. I'm getting 2 e square times 2x. 2 multiply with this, 2 to cancel out, negative e square. And this goes also on other side, positive e square by 2. So LCM of this is a 2. Look, I'm doing it here. Negative 2 e square and plus e square. I'm getting here negative e square over 2. So this is a, I'm getting from here. So negative e square over 2. Equation of tangent is done. But is question completely over? Not at all. Reason, he said us to find out equation, because it is cutting the x and y axis, meeting the axis. So it means one time I'll plug in x0 and one time I'll plug in y0. Just roughly I make an equation, the line, assume there's a line is there and it's cutting here y0 and here x0. So I'm going to plug in one by one both values. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look now. So for x one time, this is a coordinate, is a b coordinate, sake of understanding. So I'm writing here for a and for b. I'm putting here y0 and I'm putting here x0. Put y0, 2e square, 2e square minus e square over 2. This completely go other side, goes other side. So this comes down and I get a 1 over 4. So when I plug in this here, e square already available, 2 and 2, 4, e square cancel out, and I get a 1 over 4. So it means y is already given, 1 over 4 and 0. This is my answer number 1. Now student, let's go answer number 2. I'm going to plug in 0x. So 0x is 0 and e square by 2 left. So y value is negative half e square, or we can write any form. So x0 and y negative half e square. So I hope so. The concept of question is now completely clear. Key part is use your answer in part 8a to find this integration. So it means students, when we have a differentiation given and we have to go integration, so we have to use the first expression. So let's go back and try to use this one. But before I go, I use it, I must write a y value. This is very important. And this y value, I'm going to replace it here. So when I replace it here, what happens, students? So this whole thing will come here. So I can say d over dx, y value is x e to power 2x and plus 1 is equals to, I have a, okay, e to power 2x plus 1 in the bracket 2x plus 1. In the bracket 2x and plus 1. So this complete expression I'm going to take from here. And I'm going to use on next page. Okay, sorry. Okay. So I'm using it now here. this expression. Or I can use it even here, no problem. First of all, I'll switch. Left become right and right become left. And this, I think you see this, we need to multiply. So this multiply inside, so no problem at all. 2x e to power 2x plus 1 and e to power 2x plus, basically this multiply with this and this multiply with 1. So is equals to what? Differentiation of x e to power 2x plus 1. So first of all, I switch the value, left become right and right becomes left, number 1. And then I'm going to integrate both sides. When I integrate both sides, students, I will get 2x e to power 2x plus 1 dx. And there's also integration I'm doing. And when I integrate this part, so this will cancel out. I will get only the bracket value. Okay, now what is this my plan? This I have to make a subject, except this extra 2. Extra 2 I'll bring outside. And this integration we know. First keep whole thing as it is and divide by 2. And this is we have already done. We have already this available. And this will go on the other side and then 2 will divide. So it means x e to power 2x plus 1 dx. So this x e to power 2x plus 1 over 2, this 2 comes from here, dividing. And this 2 and 2, 4. And plus c. I hope so the point is very clear and we have done complete. So number 9, time is seconds and distance in meters. When time 0, particle A start from origin. Origin means 0, 0. And move with this velocity. 2, 1. What is it? When we make a diagram 2, 1, it means along x-axis 2, along y-axis 1. So 2, 1. So if I make it and make a line, so this is a velocity direction of the A particle. So VA. Okay, the same way I'll go for B. So B particle start from this position and move this velocity 4, 2, 4, negative 2. I'll make another one diagram. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and negative 2. So this point. And I'm going to make another diagram. And this answer for velocity of B particle. So these two velocities I'm going to combine, but how to make it? Firstly asking, find the position vector of B at a time t. And what is the formula? R is equal to R naught plus BT. Or TV, same thing. BT, same thing. R naught starting from B. Starting point of B is this. So I can say R is equals to negative 3, 4. And V is velocity is this. And 4, negative 2 into T. T right before, after, no problem at all. And this is my answer for 1. But now for A particle, I will make it also. So this is the RB. And what is the RA? RA starting origin, so 0, 0. And velocity is 2, 1 times 2T. I think point is very clear. We have done it. Now I'm going to make a diagram. Diagram is very important to make it. Otherwise, it's hard to guess. Okay. Have a look now. So let's start. First of all, this because starting my term is very important to, okay, this is 0, 0 and this 2, 1. Okay, this 0, 0 is this point and 2, 1 this motion. So student, what I'm going to do, this arrow, I'm copying and pasting here and extend further. So this is a particle velocity of the A. You say a particle velocity of A. Now what about this starting point? Negative 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So somewhere approximately here. And now at this point, I'm going to make this arrow. Okay. So second arrow, I'm going to bring from here, copy and paste and bring it here. And extend further. So they are meeting at this point. Wait a minute. So this is a colliding point. So I think point is very clear. Okay, so now he said whether they collide or not. What is the way to collide? Collision? I'll put them equals to each other. I'll put them equal to each other, RA equal to RB. So I'm writing here together. Together means how? 0 from here and 2t from here. 0 plus 2t, 0 plus t. Same here. So negative 3 from here and 4t from here. So negative 3 plus 4t and 4 negative 2t. I have two pairs, one x component and one I component and one j component. I component means I component. So 2t equal to negative 3 plus 4t. So this becomes negative 2t equal to negative 3 and t becomes 1.5 seconds. Interesting part, if ij components are matched, if they equal, it means they intersect. If they're not equal, they not intersect. So this equal to this equal. So I'm writing here t equal to 4 negative 2t. 2t comes this way, I got a 3t and 4. And t becomes is a 0.75 because they are not equal to each other. So both times are not equal to each other. So it means they don't intersect. So don't collide. I hope so the point is very clear. If t values are same, it means they collide. In diagrammatic, you can say the collision, but know what happens? One particle cross this point early and one particle cross this point a little later. Little later means they will not collide. I hope so. The concept of the question is very clear. So student B part now, Q has a position, this one, and R is this, and S is this. He mentioned here S lies on QR. It means QR is like this. Q is 3, 2. R is negative 1 and 4. And S is anywhere in the middle, AB. And student, you know it very well when he says that straight line, okay? So it means that I can say that both gradients are equal. QS and SR or even the other part even. So I'm starting now. Gradient of SQ and gradient of RQ, same. So I'm finding y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I'm getting here 2 over negative 4. This becoming half, negative half. And so 2 multiplies there, 2b minus 4 equal to negative a plus 3. I bring a on this side and 7 negative 2b. Reason a comes this side become positive. This goes other side becomes 7 positive and this become negative. So this equation number 1. And same time he mentioned that distance of R is 5. So RS distance, RS. So it means RS distance is 5 root. And you know, student, what is the technique? Same way, like a distance formula. So I'm applying here. So y2 minus y1 whole square and x2 minus x1 whole square. Negative, negative, positive, that is y, equal to root 5. And students is a very clear. I'm squaring both sides. Root cancel out. And I'm getting b minus 4 whole square. This value of a goes there. One goes there. So 7 positive and 1, I got a 8 and negative 2b. Because this goes there. Look, I show you 7 minus 2b plus 1. This become 8 minus 2b. I think point is clear. is equal to 5. And squaring identity, you know very well. First term square is b to power 2. Here, second term square is 16. In the middle, negative comes from here. 2 into b into 4. I'm getting here 8b. Here 64. Here 4b square. And negative 2 2s of 2 at 16, 32b. And 5 comes this side. This and this will give us 5b square. And this will give us negative 40b. And this give us 80 out of 85, 175. Dividing by 5, not compulsory, but it makes question easy. So 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. Now students, we can factorize. So 13, sorry, 15, this is a 15, not 13. So 5 threes are 15. B common, I get b minus 5, negative 3 common, b minus 5. And I'm getting b minus 5 and b minus 3. One time this 0 and one time the other part is 0. I'm getting two answers, 5 and 3. This 5, I'm going to plug in it there. So A is equal to 7 minus 2 times 2, 5. And I'm getting here negative 3. So A is negative 3 and, A is, okay, this is clear. I think I can finalize now. This 3 goes there. So I think point is very clear and we're getting two pairs. A is negative 3 and B is 5. And A is 1 and B is 3. And he was asking us, find out the possible values of A and B. I hope so point is clear. Question number 10. So this bracket is just try to confuse you, and this 2 can come down. Log property, you know it very well. If A to power B, so B can come down and multiply with logarithm. So this 2 will come down and we get logarithm of base x and log of x base 5. This no change. Even this no change. But here, base 5, but here base x. So, student, what is the property if I have a logarithm a and b? And when I bring in denominator, so a and b will change its positions. You can see positions change. It's called change of base. So I'm writing 1 over logarithm of 5 base and x is equal to 2. Now I can say let logarithm of x base 5 equal to k. But this I simplified before because out of 2, 1 gone. So I'm getting this logarithm, so I can replace by k only. Negative 3 over k is equals to 2. Multiply by k, k to power 2, negative 3 equal to 2k. Factorization, students. So I'm getting k common out, k minus 3, plus common out, plus 1. So I'm getting two answers here. One answer is coming 3 and one is coming negative 1. So is the question done? Not at all. Plug in both values back in this value here. So logarithm of x base 5 equal to 3 and logarithm of x base 5 equals to minus 1. Okay, students. So so what is the technique, students? We can do directly, or second technique, we have this 3. We can write 3 like a 3 into 1. We can write log this 1. We can write log of 5 base 5. Use 1. So 3 goes in power. So short story, I can tell easily. This 3, we can write logarithm of here 5, here 5, and 3 will go in the power. This cancel, and I got 125. Same story here. you can replace because 1, I can say easily this 5. So 1 we can place log of 5 base 5 because log 5 is 1. So minus 1 go to power. So I'm getting here. So logarithm 5 to power minus 1. And I get 1 over 5 because power minus 1. How to make it positive 1? Bring in denominator. Now, student, next part is this. This kind of question, when we have, try our level best to make it same base, same powers. Like here, 2 to the power 3x. So, here I can write 3 into 2 to the power 3x into 2 to the power 4. Same here. Okay, I can say here 2 into 8 to power. Basically, 8 is I can write it now here. 2 to the power what? 2 to the power 3 basically inside, and outside we have a 2x plus 1. So I can say, or I can first split easily. How split? 8. I can say 2 into 8 to power 2x alone and 8 to power 1. 8 to the 16. So I can do it separate. And here, 2 to power 3 on the top, I have a 2x. So this is 2, 16, 3 is a 48. So what is the planning? I need 3 basically. So here you can shift the places. 16, 2 to power 3x inside and 2 outside. Because this is a 6x is also 6x. Just change the place 2 and 3. So it becomes this format. Why I'm doing so? Reason I can say 2 to power 3x equal to p. So 16p square 48p minus 64 is equals to 0 divided by 16. Now factorization only. So 4p plus p common, p minus 4 plus 1 common. I'm getting 2 answers. P value is 4 and P value is minus 1. So I'm going to plug in, students. Again, a problem of space. Do we extra page available at the end? So I'm going to plug in it be 1 by 1. So 2 to power 3x, or I can do one thing. First of all, I'm using here 2 to power 3x is equals to 4. This 4 comes from here. And this 2 to power 3x. And here 2 to power 2, same basis. So I can say that 3x is equal to 2 and x becomes 2 over 3. Now second part, this I'm going to plug in there, here. So 2 to power 3x is equal to negative 1. So how to bring this down? Bring power log, take log. And log of negative is not possible, so that is why no solution. And I can tell you directly, no solution. And we have done, and we got one answer only. I hope so the point is very clear. Question number 11, students. Question is, A is a positive constant and area enclosed by the curve is this one, an x-axis. So, power 2, whenever x power 2 comes, and especially negative sign. So positive x square, we have this kind of curve. But negative x square, we have this kind of curve. It means this kind of curve will make it here x-axis. And this area is given by him is 9 over 16. So at this point, y is 0. At this point, y is 0. So it means put y is 0. So I'm putting y 0. So multiply by minus 1. Or you can do directly, even no problem at all. Factorization, 2 ones are 2. So negative 2ax, negative 1ax plus 2a square is equal to 0. X common, we got x minus 2a. Negative a common, we got a x minus 2a. So x negative 2a and x negative a is equals to 0. We are getting 2 answers, a and 2a. So it means smaller value is a and this value is 2a. So we are going to integrate the area. What is the formula? X1, X2, y dx. Area we know 9/16. Lower limit is a, upper limit is 2a. Equation of curve I'm going to copy as it is. And we can see clearly this is equation of curve. Okay, dx. Now, increase the power by 1 and divide by same. Increase the power by 1 of x by the same, and 2a squared. Simple x comes beside of it. And I have a 9/16. Now I'm going to apply upper limit minus lower limit. So when I put upper limit, so I'm getting here negative 8a cube over 3. So I'm getting here 3a 4a square by 2. I'm putting here 2. Upper limit is done, students. Minus, now lower limit, minus a cube by 3 plus 3a, and a squared into a become a cube by 2, and a comes, yes, again it's become a cube. This is done. Now students, 9/16, negative 8a cube over 3. This cancel, 2 is 6a cube, negative 4a cube, positive a cube by 3, negative 3a cube by 2, and positive 2a cube. You can see through all a cube, a cube, a cube, a cube, a cube. I'll take a cube common, or just the numbers beside of it, just add and subtract. Negative 8/3 plus 6 minus 4 plus 1/3, negative 3/2, and plus 2. And I'm getting here 1/6a cube. So 6 multiplies up. I'm getting a cube. So 9 into 6/16. So, so 54. So this simple, I think we can simplify. And I'm getting here is 28, 27 over, simplify, 27/8. Cube root, so 3/2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so the point is very clear. Question number 12, find coordinates of the point of intersection of circles. So these two equations we have to solve them simultaneously. So what is the way, students? We have to simplify, because it's at the point of intersection of circles. So we have to eliminate one time x and x, or eliminate OY is our planning. So I'm going to cancel plus y square. Simple sign change. Because if you try to cancel x or y, not possible. Only one solution we have, we'll cancel x squared and y squared together. And here I got a 14x. Here I'm getting 2y. Here this is becoming negative 40. Divide by 2 is not compulsory, but make it easy. I make y subject, so 20 minus 7x. This value I can plug in any one equation. So I think I plug in first one. So I'm going to plug in it here. So 20 minus 7x square, 4 times 20 minus 7x, and negative 20 equal to 0. This is done. Here I have to squaring identity. Square of the 220 is a 400. So 240 into so 4 is 280. And 48, 49x to power 2. Okay. After this is 80. 7 8s are 28x, and negative 20 is equal to 0. So this and this will give 50x to power 2. And this, if you just subtract, because 280 and 28 gone. Let me check only. No, we have a 2 also. We have 30. So from 280, 30 gone. So 250. Now, student, this become 100 out of 100 is 4. So we got a 300. Divide by 50. So I'm getting x squared. So 0, 0 cancel. We got a 5x. So we got a 6. Okay, 6 factorization. So negative 3x, negative 2x. So we're getting here x minus 3. So we're getting two answers of x, 3 and 2. Well, game is not done. Both values I'm going to plug in it here. So y is equal to 20 minus 7 times to 3. Y is equal to 20 minus 7 times to 2. Now, this is how it becomes, so 21, I got negative 1. So x is 3 and y negative 1. 14, I got a 6. So 2 and 6. I hope so the point is very clear. And the paper is completely over. So best of luck for upcoming exam. Pray for me. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.